Tonight, a second member of Ohio law enforcement has died while on duty in just the past 3 days. And the State House flag now sits at half-staff to honor their memory. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Tonight's loss was a member of the Nelsonville Police Department who died in a crash this afternoon. Now, this is only the second line of duty death in the department's history. 10 TV's Lacey Crisp explains the impact Officer Scott Dawley's loss will have on the police department and the community.
The crash happened right here as Officer Scott Dawley was responding to a call for shots fired. We're told Dawley was a husband, father, and made an impact on his community.
I don't think it's measurable ever, but we're a small department. We have 10 folks total, and you know, as a city, we have less than 50. We're all really close.
Around 2:30 Tuesday afternoon, 43-year-old Officer Scott Dawley and several others were driving eastbound on Canal Street when Dawley and 2 other cars were involved in an accident. Dawley did not survive his injuries.
Really got everybody, you know, shaken.
In May, Nelsonville firefighter Jeff Arms died fighting a house fire. Last week, a Nelsonville police officer was injured when shots were fired during a domestic dispute.
We're small down here, you know, and for the most part, most people know everybody or each other, and you know, come together, especially during very, very unfortunate times like right now.
Scott Frank met Officer Dawley when he took the city manager position a year and a half ago. He says Dawley was the third most experienced officer and was great at mentoring and teaching newer officers. He laughed, remembering the time he met Dawley, who had just injured his ankle.
The funniest thing is when he hurt his ankle, we put him on a lawnmower, zero turn, and he was driving that thing around with his boot on. So that was pretty funny.
Frank is asking for thoughts and prayers for Dawley's coworkers, friends, and his family.
Tonight, he would have been at the park with his son for football practice, and unfortunately, that's not the case.
And while services have not been planned yet, the city tells me they expect to have full honors for Dawley. In Nelsonville, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.
Well, 2 other people were injured in that crash, with one person being flown to Columbus for treatment. The crash is still under investigation tonight.